guys, and welcome to another vlog. This vlog is a highly requested vlog. It is what the hell is the keto diet? Guys, that's the biggest requested video of my YouTube channel yet. No one knows or understands what a keto diet is. So guys, I'm going to give you 8 tips on how to succeed on a ketogenic diet and how to start one. So if you're interested, keep on watching. I was going to post this yesterday and record yesterday, but of course my camera decided to poop the bed. So my memory card decided to stop working right away. It's been 16 days since I got this camera and my memory card crapped the bed on me. So that's what happened yesterday, and I'm sorry for that, and I'm sorry for postponing the video. So right now I'm going to jump into what the ketogenic diet is. First step that you need to know is you have to do your research. And I'm not saying to sit in front of a computer for 5 hours and search everything under the moon. Just get a brief knowledge of what keto is, so if a doctor asks you or if someone asks you what's keto, you can explain it. And then also you can learn more stuff about keto than watching YouTube videos or reading someone's posts. The ketogenic diet is a high fat, moderate protein, and a low carb diet. And what I mean by low carb is that you eat 25 grams of carbs a day or less. Some people aim for 50 grams, other people aim for under 25. I specifically stay between 25 and 50. If I'm going out to a party and know there's going to be carbs and nothing else, then that's okay. At least stay under 50 grams. The keto diet is known as the 70%, 25%, and 5% diet. It's going to pop up right here. That is what keto is known for and what it is. It's a high fat, moderate protein, and low carb. You can do what I do and do 20 grams less of fat and eat more protein because I already have stored fat, so that's what I do. Some days I'll eat high fat and some days I'll eat high protein. The reason why it's called keto is because you are pushing your body into a state of ketosis, which means it goes from running on sugar and insulin to running on your ketones, which is running on fat. So it's a whole different mind game. The second step to starting and achieving keto diet is what you're allowed and what you're not allowed foods. What you're restricted, what you're not restricted from. So there's not much that you're restricted from, but people always think there is. So what you are allowed, you're allowed steak, pork, chicken, ground meat, bacon, ham, etc. You're allowed deli meat and stuff, but try to stay away from that because it's held in a lot of processed, there's a lot of sugars and a lot of stuff added into the deli meat. You're allowed fish, you're allowed dairy, you're allowed butter. If you eat butter, we prefer, or it prefers you to eat grass-fed butter, which is usually Kerrygold butter. But I know if you can't afford it, it's understandable and reasonable. You can use coconut oil, you can use avocado oil, anything if you can't do that. So the vegetables you're allowed to eat: asparagus, peppers, broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, squash, cucumbers, pickles. You're allowed to eat everything. What you're not allowed to eat, or it's restricted and keto world tries to stay away from, is starches such as potatoes, sweet potatoes. You get where I'm going? There are things that you are not allowed, or what you should stay away from is bread. Either wheat or white, not good. Just stay away from it. That is a whole thing. No bread. So if you get a burger, no bun. What other things you should stay away from are beans and carrots, sweets. Like going on a lifestyle journey and you're trying to lose weight, obviously stay away from your sweets like cookies, Oreos, cake, cupcakes. Stay away from that stuff. I'd say flour or anything in the wheat world, corn and sugar. There's substitutes, same with the flour and same with the oats. There's like a whole bunch of other stuff that you can learn. Alright, another thing, and I know it's against the law, But another thing is fruits. Only fruit you should eat on a keto diet are berries. The reason why berries are berries because they are low on the carb side. Normal fruits such as bananas, apples, pears, oranges, peaches are very, very high on the carb side. So we tend to stay away from them. So the only thing you can eat is like blackberries, blueberries, like in the berry family. Easy. And yes, I know, I'm not allowed to eat fruit. How am I going to lose weight if I can't eat fruit? Because I make up with them for the veggies. Veggies are my lifesaver. I eat veggies every single day. Every day. So, step 3. Download and find your macros. Guys, I'm not saying do this religiously. And I'm not saying to swear on the Bible that you're going to count everything, measure everything. I'm not saying that, I promise. I just want you to know what I did, and I basically just got my calorie intake, my macros, how many fats, how many carbs, and how many proteins I should eat. And I went off of that. That's where the strict and lazy keto separates. Strict people, they weigh, measure everything, and count everything. Lazy people, they know what they're doing, they understand what they're doing. Same thing. I say it's the same thing all the time. I'm telling you guys to do that. It's because I don't want you to eat too much of what you shouldn't be, if you get what I'm saying. And say you're supposed to only eat 2,100 calories a day and you're pushing 3,000. That's an issue because you're going more than what you should be eating. And one, you're probably not going to eat it on keto, so you're never going to get that high. I could barely get in my 2,200 calories that I'm supposed to be eating. Anyways, if you're going to find your macros or calorie intake, I would check out the website Keto Gains. They have an amazing calculator. That's who I used when I first started. Accurate. Put your weight in and everything. It's accurate. Keto Gains, I'll put it right here. And if you're going to weigh and track and keep an eye out on your food, I use MyFitnessPal. It has the biggest food logs. So if you're looking up for something that you don't think that's on another app, it's probably on MyFitnessPal. That is the best choice to do. Step 4. When in keto, we go by a thing called net carbs. Whoa, what is a net carb? I know, I'm not speaking English to you right now, so let me briefly explain this to you. Net carbs is when you take carbs minus fiber and or sugar, alcohol if it's in the food. What I mean by is right here, I'm giving you an example. The example has 4 carbs and 1 gram of fiber. So what you do is take 4 minus 1, and what do you get? 3. So that is the net carb. So that you're eating 3 net carbs for this specific product, if that makes sense. If you don't know what a net carb is, or if you want to learn more about it, I would suggest going to look at it in a book or going to look at it up online. Reddit has some great things if you want to even know what a carb is, or if you want to know how to do stuff. Reddit's good. I use Pinterest, and I also have Keto Buddies. So, step 5. Guys, this is the biggest question asked. The biggest problem when people start keto. Intermittent fasting. Yes. Intermittent fasting is great. It helps you. You lose weight. I understand. But your body is not ready for it. If you went from eating every 2 hours and having food in your stomach and never hungry or doing whatever you did before, it's completely different when you change your life into keto. Completely different. You have to be fat adapted, and you have to not be hungry to do intermittent fasting. I have so many people who say they started keto and they stopped because they tried fasting within 2 weeks on being keto. Like, I understood if you fasted before and you did things but when you change your diet and you never fasted before, you can't fast. You're going to be miserable, you're going to be sick, you're not going to want to do anything, you're going to be tired. Do not fast. I haven't fasted yet, and I probably won't fast for another month or so. In the morning, I may skip breakfast or whatnot and might fast for like 10 hours just to get my body involved in getting ready to fast. But do not fast right away, please. That is not what anyone wants. That's what you should not do. To become fat adapted, you need to limit the amount of carbs you eat per day, eat a larger portion of healthier foods and fats, and monitor your protein. Everyone is different and not all people are the same. Some people might get fat adapted quicker than others. Some people might take 3 months. It all depends on your body, and you will know once you become fat adapted. Step 6 is to meal prep or meal plan. I am horrible at meal prepping, planning, everything. What human is not? Like, if you're doing any diet, I'm pretty sure you're horrible at doing it too. I think meal prepping is worse than working out. Honestly. So, what I mean by meal prepping and planning, I mean every weekend or every 2 weeks, you should sit down with whoever you're doing keto with in your house, or if you're doing it by yourself, sit down, make a list of foods that you want to get at the grocery store, and figure out what you want to do for the week, Monday through Friday. What's your meals that you want to do for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? And that's my meal prep. I'm simple, easy, simple peasy. If you want to be an overachiever and want to meal prep for the whole entire week, be my guest. But right now, personally, I go day by day. Sundays, I'll make my lunch for Monday and then go forth, because usually my lunch for the next day is my dinner from the previous day. So that is my tip. I tried to meal prep and it like ruined my lifestyle, if you want to call it a diet. It ruined everything. Like, I just failed because I got so upset with meal prepping and weighing out everything and measuring everything. So I stopped doing it, and I'm down 11 pounds within a month. Step 7, keto flu. Keto flu is true. It is real, and it happens. When you're changing your body from running on insulin and glucose to running on ketones and running on fat, you will get a little sick. What keto flu is like headaches, stomach cramps, fatigue, muscle cramps. I have tips to stay away from and not get keto flu. I personally learned from a friend that if you take 3 ounces of water with a splash of salt or a teaspoon of salt, and I use pink Himalayan salt, if you do that down like a shot, you will have your headaches instantly gone. Also, another way to help with keto flu is drinking Powerade Zero. When doing a keto diet, you need to keep up with your water. Step 8. Everyone always asks, is there anything I can read or read upon or search online? I actually read this book from cover to cover, and it's absolutely amazing. So guys, this book right here, Simply Keto by Suzanne Ryan. This book is amazing. Guys, let me tell you. This book gives you everything that you need to learn about the ketogenic diet. I seen her on Live with Ryan and Kelly, and after that I was like, wow, she lost that much weight by eating fats, so let's give her book a try. And she gives you a cookbook in this book. And also, in this book, she gives you meal plans. Obvious, you can change it around. If you don't eat fish, you can change it around. But she gives you meal plans for the first month. She gives you everything in this book. So I would suggest, if you want a good book to start out with, I would suggest doing the Simply Keto. There are so many videos out on YouTube and Google that is so confusing to learn about the ketogenic diet. So guys, I hope my 8 tips helped you guys out. I hope it makes more sense to what I am doing. And if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I make a new video. So guys, always live life with a smile. Bye!